The link don't come up. I don't see how it's on the phone. Share it with me, please. Thank you. Good evening, comrades of the APC. Today, the 14th of November 2021, and the time now 7 minutes past 7 o'clock UK time. And this is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. Of course, today now Sunday, and Adenaya with me co-hosts, we now Sweet Bonita. Sweet Bonita, please come forward and just say hi to comrades.
Good evening, everyone. This is Sweet Bonita.
Sweet Bonita, you get cool today. Sorry, drink small water. Yes.
Sorry. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sweet Bonita. Sorry about that. Just as we all know, we're going through a lot, but again, we will talk about them and wish everyone a happy Sunday.
Today, we get a very important topic for deal with. In fact, now 2 topics that we'll get for deal with today. And we get 2 very important guests that we join we on this platform for talk about the issues that has with the happen of the country, Sierra Leone. But before we go there, we get few things then for discuss with Sweet Bonita. Of course, we've just been hit by a very sad breaking news. We the death of we Papa, we chief, we leader, we community leader, we traditional leader. We are one of the Limbat tribal chief them and our Freetown. We, of course, the daddy of we youth leader within the APC UK and Ireland. We comrade young Adams Bangura and daddy da wandi na Keturi Lane, Grammar Lane to be specific. Place where Sabi very well. Sabi plenty people in Grammar Lane. And in fact, the power in SSF. And we lost the power today. Very strong APC person, the whole family, generation, all APC, including the Adams Bango himself, we are now youth leader. We want for give a condolence system from the entire diaspora from this platform for say tell Adams and the entire family Osh for the devastating loss with the lost and daddy and leader, and we all get that party. Now we chief, now we daddy. So we feel so sad, we feel so bad about it, but waiting God on Mac for his slave and they happen, and we want to say us to the family and we all. So Sweet Bonita, what's your reaction to that? Because you are a member of the youth wing. Now the APC UK and Ireland, which in a reaction to that, within the comrades themselves, now the youth wing think about this all?
Well, to be honest, I'm sure like most of us were always asking when would Adams come to the TV platform, and I always say like this issue which at the schools, and that was based on the our dad, great grandpa was sick, so based on that, this is why he was being holding back. And I think everything got worse last week, and then it was this week, everything was fine. But I think it was yesterday that he has to give up. And he did a lot, which I think for us as Sierra Leoneans, because again, as you mentioned, he is the head of the traditional rulers. He's the head. And this man, whoever knows him knows he's a man of trust. He's human, but he has always been just in his way of dealing with people. So that has kept him thus far. And again today, like we as a youth wing, we went there to see him. 10 o'clock, all of us were in Adam's house, which is in Peckham, just opposite the police station. And we were there with him, but again, we have to leave because another comrade also had a funeral arrangement today for the late mother-in-law. So we had to like rush back and forth, but we did pay our respect to him because Adams is a soft person that he's always there. When you have family issue, Adam is there with you. And we went there, we met other family members and they're like, wow, this thing happens 1 o'clock. You people are here like 10 o'clock. That shows that this man is really important to you. And we're like, it wasn't just because of Adams, because most people when they have been, has a relationship with the old man. And everybody, there was nothing bad or negative that they will say about him. Throughout his journey, they can see that he has been a man of justice. He has gone through a lot. But again, as a member of the youth wing, I would just like to say again, extend my condolence to the Bangura family. And also, we should also keep the people of Wellington in our prayer, because the fire incident took place in Wellington. And this man lives in Wellington. So it just shows that right now, so many tragedies are happening within the Wellington community. We should keep them in our prayers. And I think he is a man that of the people, and everybody that have been in contact with him, Owankasu, can testify to that. He's a man that has always been there for everyone. And again, like, they've made the funeral arrangements. I don't know if you want me to go into that. It's going to be on the 14th of November. That's next week, Sunday. But for those of us that are in England, we have to meet in Adam's house, which is 47 Wilcott Point. That's just opposite the police station. There's a big, like, what's it, a pub? And then just behind that, that's where the building is, and it's on the 12th floor. If people can go there, because all the family says, based on Adam's connection with the whole community, they think he will be in the best position to accept people in his home. So all of us will go to his house. And even if, because he's planning to travel, but even in his absence, everything will be taking place in his residence. So it'll be nice for people to know that that's where we have to go on the 19th again, because it's Friday that they're going to lay him to rest. So we'll have to be with him on the 19th. He passed away today, the 14th. And then on the 19th, on Friday, after the Juma prayer, that's when they will do the funeral issues the way that we know how the Muslims would do it. So after the Juma prayer, then they will take him to the Kisimis cemetery. That's what is the plan so far. But again, whoever is here in the UK want to visit the family home, it's going to be 47 Whitcomb Avenue. Whitcomb Point. That's SE 15 5EJ, and that's on the 12th floor. Then it's 47. So I would just like to stop there for now.
Thank you very much, Sweet Bonita. This now with Daddy. This part now with Daddy, Chief Kande Seba Bangura. Chief Kande Seba Bangura. Then can you always call him Chief BS Bangura, the second. Chief BS Bangura, the second. We live na Tetuelin, na Bramalin, just around the old road, around that parliamentary day. I remember when I been young, I be to go visit my friends in day, Jibril Samura with his brother, the one time Master Freetown bodybuilding, and somebody will be there at the FBC President's Students Union at the FBC. I be to visit them. So I always sabi that family, they're very close to me. And of course, you get the Ajasayo, we been did when the Bangura, the mama, you know, the twin, the mama, and all that. So it's like they're very close to me, very, very close people to me. Ajabongo, sister, and Ajasayo, Ajasapo, Sabid all, the whole family. You know, with condolences from the entire diaspora to the leader, we in Adams Bangura, or the youth wing, for the loss of Indadi today. And Sunayari Chief Sweet Bonita don't give the details of the funeral service. So everybody will continue to take the details, and the media team will share the flyer out for everybody for get the full details, and then go follow up from there. So once again, our condolences goes to these people. Of course, Sweet Bonita, you touch on the fire victims, them, you know, the thing is still raw now, people in mind, see alone the mind, the country is devastated, and the APC leadership being paid visits last week to them people there, so we died, the families, and plenty cry being happen at that environments there, you know, that area, they plenty cry. And the vehicles them, people and still they give interviews them, live sources them, they give interviews as to what they see with their eyes. And still, people and still they talk say, then count over 200 people them dead. with their own eyes. And right now, we don't get official. Right now, we don't get official figure. We don't go up to 120 official we don't receive, but it's way more than that. And the vehicles, somebody talks, say the Okada them alone with the vehicles them, over 150 way in count with your own eyes for tell you say this was a serious blast. And he emphasize say the petrol no need for touch you, fear no need for touch you, for let the fire capture you. The fire being there, the fume being there, the environment, the fume being there out there, everybody the smell them raw one. And then say the driver them, the apprentices them, they don't go around, they tell people and say, no, go near yanda, no go near yanda. This is dangerous and stuff like that. And they want people them. And when the thing explode, now the atmosphere, it just suck everything. And the fire advanced to every pathway the fume in there. You can imagine the stretch, where this thing take place, and the amount of people that will die from far away. We don't get anything to do with that stuff, So we still demand the death of them people there, so and the hospital them overwhelmed. And I can tell you, there are people, some of them, the victims, them we able for team up with their legs from March 1, 2. Then they tell them, say, no, it's the best thing for you now for gonna use. Let your family and go look after you. Some of them don't get house for go save because them property them born, they house them born. Now around the area they. So it's difficult. The family don't get nothing. Then they send them go home because place not there for sleep, place not there for lay down. And for them to go get further infection, you they find out say the open wounds them, there's no way they can protect them. The environment's not very clean, and they don't get the proper equipment then for treat them kind of wounds, then the wounds then quite open. Imagine somebody they get 70% burn, 80% burn all over my body. I did before, keep that one they clean, kind environments today. So it's very, very devastating, very, very poor, and people are really stressed out. Also, another thing we will get for recognize also the effort of our mayor, Yvonne Aki Soya, for go out there, and I know the first person why I see him on social media talk about blood donation because some of them need blood, and he don't champion that. She's well ahead of it. You don't go donate blood, and they encourage everybody for come on and start for talk about how for donate blood. So these are also things that we we get for really give kudos to the mayor and for the all thing and the way they do. So Sweet Monitor, quickly onto the mayor on your side, just talk about that quickly, and then we will go into a few more topics.
Yeah, again, as I say, based on the mayor, because people are asking what she's doing. So I'm sure she's just coming out as a mother to show that, yes, these people need blood and we know how the people live. Again, as you mentioned, most of the people that were involved in that fire were the ones looking after their family. So them being in those conditions, there is no way their family will be able to sustain without any issues. Like there was this man, you can see literally both of his hands were bandaged, and you can't say to such a person to go home. How? They can't even sit, they can't even like do anything. But again, they've sent them home. So I think again, the initiative of our mayor, and I also saw other colleagues there donating blood, it touches me because that shows how many people, because even for us here in the diaspora, it's difficult for you to see people that goes and do blood bank. We see when people need blood, it's difficult. So for her to volunteer, that shows that she feels the pain that the people of Sierra Leone, especially Wellington, are going through. So I think, as you say, we should commend her for it. Because it's something that should come from the top, but she's starting there, and we encourage everyone to go forward and donate blood because we know these people need that. And also would like to acknowledge the European Union for the medication that they sent down, because hopefully we pray that it meets the victims. It was not going to be at the back of the marketplace where they will be selling them, or somebody just take it into their own private hospitals. But we hope that the victims will benefit from these medications that have been sent.
Well, times like this, I think there's still an opportunity for the First Lady for come forward and say, for donate blood for the victims then. Very important because it already tarnished in name, it don't dirty your name by continuing with the JMP fundraising in London after that disaster day. The thing happened when they did a Glasgow or something like that. Now this COP26 summit, but then still left there that day, they move. The thing happened Friday, the COP26 happened, I think, on Saturday or something like that. They move from there, then kind of London, they can do the Ladidan at London, while the people they perish in Sierra Leone. But it still gets few moments, windows of opportunities for come out and say, make a join the mayor for donate blood and, encourage Sierra Leoneans to come forward and support. So we look forward still for that. It's a big opportunity for that. We also say Michael Mansarid and don't release him. We don't spend in 8 months, time na cellar, na prison for just talk say, yes, the former president now build the stadium. Yes, I'm build this stadium. When a fact, he go, he talk and he make a video, then brutalize and then root him out half naked from his house. They don't get any allegation with them go levy against them. They end up for tell and say he get tablets, now also winner, they call them drugs, or how you call them, whatever, then they go give him 8 months. But thankfully, with the help of Dr. Richard Conte and the secretariat of the party APC, the man has been released and he gets a warm welcome now home. Then just make the man popular even more and just make the man look better in the eyes of, the Sierra Leoneans and the APCians them. We also get by-elections where you hear about a lot of violence will take place yesterday. Now two side them, one at Kenema or Kailang or the other one at Kono. We apparently, yes, they say APC lost the election today. A lot of violence take place there. But we are humble. We get the bigger picture for look at. We know say naked don't sell themselves cheap, very, very cheap. And we go deal with that. But today we get 2 very important guests that we do to win. So today we can join me. First, we get the rising sun, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, please unmute yourself and say hi to comrades and compatriots.
Fambul Salon, una good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on the places them way una find una self across the globe. This is Emmanuel of the Rising Sun. And I want special ado to my fellow grassroots supporters them of the mighty All People's Congress, the grassroots, where they support the party and they do things in their own positive way. I agree to now and I say plenty thank you and kushe to now all.
Thank you very much, the Rising Sun, Mr. Emmanuel. Welcome to the Diaspora Platform. We have been officially ordained as the Diaspora Platform. This is not the platform where everybody within the diaspora, they talk about APC business. So nobody's exempted regardless, yeah? So we want to make everybody subscribe to this platform on Facebook. Whenever we come live, make them able to view them straight away, then go see the notification and view them straight away. And any concerns, we get Sweet Bonita, we contact them, we tell them which are we concerns, which are we waiting for improve. When I get me or Ankasu, when I can send them to me, any information, we get a whole team. And we want to involve a lot of people for coming to this platform. We got some topic then for deal with today, Mr. Emmanuel. And with next guest, they on the way, they come in. I don't think say a day right now with we, it been come, but I think say he step out for a minute. But I'm going to introduce him when he come again. Himself now one of the very strong members them na the APC UK and Ireland executive. But when he come, we go introduce him proper. So Mr. Emmanuel, obviously you do fine, you do well, everything okay. All right, as usual, as usual. We get very important topic then for deal with today. I say talk and do, a suspend or a sack Lara. That's how I get in this year. Mr. Emmanuel, do I talk to me about that? And just give me a brief on that.
Plenty thank you to the UK and I branch for this wonderful opportunity when I give me for come now podium for give out what I could say, concerns and elaborate on things them way they meet with people them out there, especially those things them where SLPP they, you know, they inject in with people them in a very negative manner. You know, this it come about as something where for me it's not a surprise for make the Auditor General then suspend them. The thing at which SLPP then they do now this. We all know say we get something where they rule we in a salon, say, okay, this is the constitution. Now they rule we. But you know, I can always say the SLPP then they live like a magician. You know, when you get somebody when an illusionist, you know how magician they work, criminal people, how those criminals they work. They always get things then where they hide on or where they seek you attention to us. So as soon as they project anything they to you, they begin for view and you lost focus. By the time you they catch up yourself, they don't do anything they want to do. They don't bring out their negative things to you. This is what they are doing. So for me, it's not a surprise for you say Mrs. Taylor or Lara Pias, they don't suspend them.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. It's not a surprise. 1 minute. If it's not a surprise to you, well, that's fine. I just want to introduce we are the comrade. We don't come to the platform right now. We project coordinator na the APC UK and Ireland executive, Mr. ABS. Mr. ABS, please come forward and just say hi to comrades them for joining the topic. Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself, sir. Mr. ABS, unmute yourself.
Yes, hello, comrades. So, Mina ABS, Abubakar Kagbo, the project coordinator, APC UK and I. And I want to say hello to everybody we don't join this this program right now. And I also want to say thank you to you, the moderator, for bringing me on this program. And then also I want to join all the messages them we don't express for the things that happen around right now. The fire in Sierra Leone, with people that don't lost their lives, and then also comrades that we don't die, now APC UK and I. And then also now the sadness we don't meet with when our youth leader, Comrade Adams, my heart goes onto you. And it's a very hard time for you, but you know, you're not a leader, and you get for actually put on a brave face, especially for people who they you. Let God give you the strength so that you're able to actually go through with this kind of sadness we don't meet with all apart now daddy for everybody. So we they pray, we they join in prayers, let God give the power Ajana we say it today, and we deal with you during this time of difficulty. And again, once more again, come with one cast on for say thank you, and the entire team will they work with you behind the scene.
Thank you very much. The entire team will work behind the scene. That's now your last word, and I really appreciate that because there's a massive work happen behind the scenes from we comrades them. We know Mr. Mo Bangura, Mr. Delwin Thomas, Dr. Amadou Denke, Wun Pape. You get a whole lot of them. You get Supermed, you get Prince, you get all of them, man. So you get the all, you know. These guys are working from behind the scenes for make sure say we put out this platform for the diaspora. And as we speak right now, there's a meeting going on in Reading, where we say by next week, the entire diaspora has been invited. The UK and Ireland is moving to Reading region and Oxford region for go grace this wonderful general meeting. Right now, meeting they go on the dip and prepare for we hotel rooms. They don't booked, fully booked right now, and the bosses they don't line up, and people in the rush for tickets all over the place. So we are actually looking forward to a very massive general meeting where it take place now, Reading. So while all of this they happen, we want to appreciate the comrades that will join me for good day and all of that. So I've been just asked a question just now. Mr. ABS, if you study you device, maybe just put on my study plate because it is for the movement to see properly. Yes. And I just ask a quick question just now to Emmanuel. Say we say talking do don't stack Lara in position, and Emmanuel talk say in not a surprise for her. Well, for most of we not a surprise also, because we know say what happen But before we start for delve into this particular topic, I've been wanting to follow with last year one quick video with we. I will come to that video this soon. I will come to that video there. I just not want to let Emmanuel just come quickly, shortly, make it just, give me your own take on that particular sacking day. Emmanuel, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I continue for say, this is not something with me a surprise at all. I can always say this. Madabio was born as a criminal and he was raised as a thief. So when you get thief man, you understand. Then you get somebody, let's look at this somebody now. You don't go thief, one kind massive thief. Allegedly now they get information about, hotel bills, them where they come with fake receipts them, allegedly. Those fake receipts them all. And at the end of the day, those things have been documented and compiled them into this report about state fund. Because when you look at every go where Madabio, they go those per diem where they give, it's the taxpayers' money. Now that mommy where they go pick plazas na garden, that part where they push on lank, and they go put in thing where we call the goods and services tax into the one kotoku who side in the pool for pay Madabio. At the end of the day, now that same money they weigh the goods and services tax or the GST they generate, now they pay them where they go use. So now that this thing one come out, we read the sacking of this woman. When you get a thief, you get a criminal, they say this person, now you don't do this. Believe it me, you know, we're surprised. Why? Because then people they are at the name of say they want win election at all costs. If then they kill mortal man, take young bobo when not reach 88 for votes, then tie him, then beat him. Nearly they want kill him. You understand? Because of that elections, the result for being in their favor. Then they do that one day. Secondly, people where they go Pademba Road, then left the state security way for guard the president. Then go now harmless place where even them people and then change them because they protest, then go kill them day for nothing. Then go McKinney for generator, then go kill people them. Then you can't hear me say that president day, he don't remove this person from his job. Will you be surprised?
Not at all, my brother. I'm not surprised.
So again, let me say this lastly. Before I wait in now.
Yeah.
I want to use the opportunity. I will be injustice to myself. I use the opportunity to we fellow citizens them we lost their life into that fire disaster and Wellington. You know, to the family members them where they cry. As a comrade, they don't say we continue, they cry with tuna, we continue for money with tuna. That now something way inevitable. That gets sababu at all way it come. Let we accept and say, now that way they God make the die come for them. And let we mourn like people and we not believers them and we get faith. You know, we pray for God's comforter to them and forgive their sins them. So we let that day again we don't pass away today we now Pabangua, you know, as soon as say just but small now, a very unique family, very, very unique family. I not get the opportunity. I wish I been get the opportunity for meet them in person, but through in picking them way, I know in picking them way, I don't see and know them, you know, they don't portray very good things. And then they tell you, say, they come on a very good home and then that didn't have been good person. It's just similar. When you get back picking them from the PAOPA side, it tell you, say, then that when I'm mad, be a lot of better person. So this one will pass away, picking them very good, another opportunity for meet with them. He tell me saying I very good somebody. So may God forgive them sin, yeah?
Amen. Thank you very much. Mr. ABS, I just want to share something before I come to you. Let me view this one here so quickly. 1 sec.
Do you feel sorry for the Auditor General for what she seems to be going through, which some say is harassment, for doing a good job auditing your system?
Do you also pity me? But my wife, when they talk about her,
The auditor is me. Talk about you and your wife.
no.
But I'm specific in terms of the
We are
auditor.
talking about her now. You
Yeah.
seem to be concerned about her.
But you know what has been said about my... Do you
I'm
feel
allowed
sorry
beginning back.
for the Auditor General for what she seems to be going through, which some say is harassment, for doing a good job auditing your system?
Do you also pity me? But my wife, when they talk about her,
The auditor is me. Talk about you and your wife.
no.
But I'm specific in terms of the
We are talking about her now. You
Yeah.
seem to be concerned about her.
But you know what has been said about my person
My wife and all of these people sitting here. Maybe you are politicians, she is not. Public officer. When you step into that space, there is no more fence. You are open. They say everything and anything about you. You think my intervention is going to stop? No. Maybe. I take that point, Mr. President, but the point is, be that as it may, do you sympathize, or at least do you empathize with her for what she's going? I do. And you know, should I call it accusation you're making? It's the same thing my wife tells me. They are telling me I'm a thief, I'm not this, and she cries and that. I say, I've been called worse names than that. But nobody called me to come here. I chose to come here. If you can't stand the heat, don't go to the heat. We want to be polite about politics, but we should never forget that politeness in African politics can be a disadvantage. Yes. So why I keep my calm, I do not expect you to be calm all the time. I am the leader, I should be calm, but you should not be calm all the time. Yes.
Mr. ABS.
Yes, Mr. Moderator.
You don't watch this video. You don't see the question where Umaru Fofana they ask talk and do. Talk and do they try for dodge the question. They go talk about in WEF. We are not things to get anything for do with this topic. We Umaru Fofana they ask. They have to go some lights to it. So Daniel for me back, please.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. I think one of the things I remember when we did the campaign, the same way they launched the manifesto of the APC. I remember a comrade we come out and talk. He was talking about change, and for the first time, I'm not a Christian, and when a Christian say perhaps this thing will ring a bell. He say Sierra Leoneans people are crying for change, but the kind of change where people ask for, they don't even know this change. And a quote on the, I think on the King James, the King James version of the Bible, we talk about change, where it say if you ask for change where you don't know, you should say you will land yourself into a regret. You know, it's a pity. It's a pity for Sierra Leone gets after the walkway His Excellency former president and Esbai Kumar don't do. He do so much well. Actually, preach social cohesion na Sierra Leone for let it bring peace. And some of we and they put me hand up. There's a time where we grab now, so we go now fits on for go actually try for assess the politics of inclusion or whatever President Kumar be put in court. It pains us for see that we see certain institutions, and I will name one. You get the procurement office. We go there, we just go do a mini survey. We find out say it was only it's only the boss. I say I know they call him name. When I'm the only APC person. After now, the deputy, take council cleaner, all of them are Southerners at the say, you know, without being stereotypical as Southerners. And then also there are SLPP. There was a time I go visit this buyer. As you know, they wait in the morning, and they were talking about him. They not even know say are they very close to this person. We are going tonight and he say, you listen to the conversation, I say yes. So the reason why to make this thing need for come out. You know, sometimes you find yourself on a platform, you're thinking it's not enough, and you wish for something, and what you wish for, not the worst. When I listen to His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, always I see God don't give we somebody we can distress you. And you know, come alone, and that's not the danger. Because sometimes you get a bad husband, or you get a bad leader, but the woman where God the giam, they walk behind the scenes for tell and say, no, don't do this, meaning a mother, you know, but the woman is young and call for more justice. You understand? And you see the man they come, instead of he acts as a president, when he take the oath of allegiance, I remember where he don't win elections. He gonna bin some money, he go take the oath of allegiance. He say, I be a president of Sierra Leone. So help me God. But this is the man who they listen to. You know, they talk, it's all about me. It's about me. But I'm glad the one side we talk. They say, if you don't want to feel the heat, don't come to the kitchen. And President Julius Maada Bio, welcome to my world. You be say they hit the ground running. You be feel say presidency now something like a walk in the park. Now the reality don't begin kicking, say. And to be honest, it's just on demonstration. It's the most inept president ever in the history of Sierra Leone. It's not something hidden. There are facts for substantiate that. And one thing also, the last video, Comrade and Kasu, Mr. Moderator, where we can see here the president they talk to in supporters them. And they talk about waiting for do with them social media. You know, they tell us, they say, why are they keeping you calm? I know they expect to not be calm all the time. So all of these things, we put them together with the mob justice. And in the president's coming after we, you know, massacre people them at Pademba Road, and it's time for shift the blame to APC. But it's a disgrace, president. I'm sorry, I get to say this.
All right.
And make I just conclude this, because even as we talk, the same president will constitute a committee for them and go do an investigation for the Pademba Road. They report come say, you know, gets anything for the political party, just for do something with the disillusionment of the treatment when they treat the prisoners them, whereby they pull them before and now they know they even get all chances then and then from there they're going to riots, but they try to shift it to APC. They come for push a crusade of blaming people for their own ineptness. So this is what we ask for. I think what we need for do now going forward, Comrade Castle and the people who they listen here. We have a trouble in Sierra Leone. And the only way we'll get for solve this trouble, for put partisan aside and get Maada Bio out of State House. Now that's a get for advice for Sierra Leone, and that's a call we all get for actually adhere to. If not, then Sierra Leone is heading to the wrong direction. This is not a new direction. Where they be promised we. Where should they find ourselves? We are pushing to it. We go deep down the hole.
Okay. Sweet Bonita, how the platform they go? I understand say people don't know maybe they join in now. Just give you an update on that quickly, please.
Just like to say good evening to Helen Mabete. We'll have Hassan Mara. We have Solomon Chris Waja, and then we have Mohammed Karama Abbasdin. Because one of the things people are saying, like from here, we got one. Abbasdin says, well, I believe in you, Mr. Emmanuel, to address this issue. And also we have Mokhtar Lami Beriti says, Julius Maada Bio is a pandemic for our country. So we have also Matud Hassan here saying, well, the issue of Sierra Leone, the concerns is we should be able to protect ourselves, and God bless Sierra Leone, because what mostly people are doing is just praying for Sierra Leone. And we also have Joseph Koroma here, says good evening. And then we have Junior Cabo here. And mostly what people are trying to let us know, we have to pray for Sierra Leone, because we all know this particular administration is not good for our nation at all. Because again, like based on what you were saying when Omar Fofana asked a question about Laura Pierce Taylor, and he's like, my wife. Who employed your wife? This is a national issue. What does your wife has to do with this?
Exactly.
If you things that have come up, you know, sometimes we just say we don't want to go into personal things, but this is a woman that if somebody else has been given a contract, she will come and say, no, I need 20%. So whatever that has been done has to be withdrawn just for her benefit. This is the wife that you are asking question of. We never employed her. She answers questions to you, not to us. And as again, ABS said, she should be there to support you when you are doing the worst, but she's just igniting everything for us to have disaster. So for me, I don't think he should be even asking the question, what happened to the wife? We have no issue with her. She has issue with us as a nation. And I think that's where she's having a problem with everybody. Because you were saying like, oh, she will go and donate blood. They are not dancing. I don't see her putting down Twitter or going to do TikTok on it. She won't do that. If it's something that to dance and then do TikTok, she will be the first one to do. But there is nothing that will be beneficial to Sierra Leone that you will see her to champion if it doesn't have anything to do with her benefit. So to be honest, I don't want us to even bring that into discussion because her issues are always out of control. Everything she does is out of control. And as we all know, mother or women are the people that brings the nation together. Why would she be the one that is dividing the whole country? For me, it's unacceptable.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bonita. Mr. Emmanuel, now the sack Lara Taylor Pierce with Deputy Tamba Momo following an investigation. And I see something come up na social media for say the Deputy Chief Justice or whatever it is, not get right for issue such kind statements of suspension to Lara Taylor Pierce and in deputy. So I don't know if you come across that document today where JFK actually put out for say the person who is supposed to do that. Now I think the Attorney General or something like that, and for do that or something. I don't quite get that with day. But then they're under investigation. Do you see people like that as criminals? Because this institution, where 2 weeks ago we discussed at this platform, we will wait for them come up with the next audit report for 2020. The previous one they don't come up with. One day they don't discuss in a parliament. Usually under previous governments, under Dr. Anes Baikoma, we get and discussed the parliament, and they put them out to the general public for let them know exactly how the government spend the money. This is a very important institution. Now we see from where then guys that so come to power, we understand say they try for doctor this thing, they try for persuade this woman for like doctor this thing, so much so that they make plaba. So then they try for get rid of her for let this disgrace knock her. So what thing are you want to take on this one? This woman a criminal, you under investigation with deputy or what? What did they come out of this? What thing are you want to take?
It sounds funny. It's a joke, and it's very unfortunate. I'll continue to say this. When you get bushman and bushwoman to count it all as criminals, come on, you don't play for we a tip. Not so.
Mm-hmm.
Now they not to me being an interrogator.
Mm-hmm.
Now the journalist Umaru Fufana.
Mm-hmm.
It's a constant attack on the Auditor General.
Mm-hmm.
But this na government we can't promise we say that they can't change. Of course, if Mother Biono gets sympathy for Grace Mugabe, who na the call say the first lady,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe most of you know the story of Grace Mugabe from
Of course. Yes.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Yes, Robert Mugabe in WEF. If you don't get sympathy for in WEF, because when you want to talk about bringing change, you got to look first for women, emancipation, 50-50 gender, and a woman. Constant attack from the SLPP. They don't give them all kind name. They don't call this woman all kind name because they don't get a first sight of waiting there for come out. Even when Umaru they ask them, say, Bo, you don't get sympathy for this woman. If they reference that to in WEF, say, if in WEF, back they not go sorry for him. You understand me? That I tell you, so the people are illegalists, they are criminal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? How can you look one grand institution where don't left? The judiciary is gone. The European Union, their findings, it don't nyaka the judiciary. The police is a mess. The executive wing is a mess. All the one and they don't rotten. In fact, parliament now them playground. The Abbas Bundu in and the eyes of it now he gets. So no institution not there again for we in the country where better pass the Auditor General in office. You understand? Now the one great institution that one day when are the better institution. If this woman, remember for decades, it don't they bring out in reports them during the Anes by Kuruma regime. You understand? Which is the government of the people, the APC government. It don't bring come in audit reports them. We don't they follow up those recommendations. We don't they walk up with those report the way they bring. And don't they lay in a parliament as you say. He was not, she was not subjected as a criminal. Ebo. Then today now when we don't they get records of people and they go hotel where the hotel certain now Amos then go spend and say no now this then go spend. They will don't see that in the day according to The findings then wait on the count and don't document. They can't tell who said this woman, then for investigate. What are you investigating? How person when they investigate you, you turn for go investigate them. Waiting at the essence where they behind this. Waiting at the essence, this person ain't they investigate you now. Then who know where investigate them? Only God know. Waiting and don't play with where they don't smell. Say this thing, if we allow I go smell pass I for smell so. You understand what I try for say?
Yep.
Then now you look at Umaru Napoleon Kuruma. Whosoever you don't hear in a court, they don't tell you say this man he don't win case. Show me back Umaru Napoleon Kuruma. They don't practice in law. Now when SLPP come into existence, now Umaru Kuruma projects. You can't hear say somebody they like Umaru Kuruma, Umaru Napoleon Kuruma. You understand? And I don't tell you this, SLPP always when they come up with something, then get side where they go hide, then get sleep where they go hide on that say, with the hide on that this thing, now a constitutional mandate, now a constitutional this. If not constitutional mandate, of course you don't get the rights. A legal luminary, I don't talk to somebody where don't act as Attorney General. JFK say you don't get that right. But as I tell you, say they are bushman and bushwomen. Only waiting they care for say this. We want for do them, then they do them in that paupanistic way by force, whether you like it or not, and whether Sierra Leonean like it or not. What thing they don't do them, they don't care.
Well, good question. Mr. ABS, what do you think? Because it look like for say we're not able as APC as opposition for reverse most of the things that this regime they do. Then they get away with almost everything. Up to this point now, the European Union don't come, give their own findings from waiting and find out about what this regime they do. Them implicates very, very key institutions in the country. We get for do it with your own country in future, Sierra Leone in future. They implicates the police, they implicates the judiciary, they implicates the neck. We go for decide we fit as a country moving forward. You know, 4 institutions. What do we go for do? What they don't do, now they do. PAOPA, what they want, now they happen. And so go for the continue, maybe ABS.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. So I think say me not a lawyer, but there's certain things and for bring to the viewers and for let they understand. Because I see Napoleon and then the president, people them now way good now the social media landscape. You see when they push the power of the presidency, they get the rights for hiring and firing. But waiting I just do for the benefit of listeners them. Now for let's just look at certain provisions in the constitution where give the president the rights for let hire and fire well, not least, but also the attorney general, the auditor general. But when you come to the case of the auditor general, there's a lots of ingredients the way the inside it. We at least we need for share this based on the research we I do. It's now we make them very clear. Say the president.
Sorry for interrupt. I can say something, please.
Yeah.
Quickly go on.
Okay. In the case of Lara, I just want to make this clear because again, I'm not going to say about something unless I don't get the things. Okay, this you don't conclude 9. But let's get in. We know. Let's see. If they're under suspension, they don't suspend them now. They don't sack them yet.
Okay.
You understand? If they're under suspension, they don't sack them yet.
Okay.
So I think we can drive of sack and suspension.
Yeah, we know what's in that suspension they mean because they don't suspend people.
Again, if that come, we can still kick the ball.
Many times, exactly. Many times
So
they don't
that
suspend
would
people and you don't see them again. They never come back.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
Just put them on suspension, following an investigation, then get in touch. Just go ahead, Mr. ABS.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. First of all, based on history, like we talk, I think say we get forget used to the fact that Lara Taylor is gone.
Yeah,
she's not coming back. Now we know this. If them people are so, them pull constitutionally elected MPs, all institutions now West Africa, them prevail on them people are so, they not back down. They have an agenda. The SLPP no say they are the minority government. You know, like where somebody, the most thinnest person, or you slim tail, like when they say anorexia, they eat, you slim tail, slim. Then when I go bring that big close day, you say you want for flop inside it. This is the style way SF video. So the issue of Lara Taylor Pierce that is done. What we need for do here as Sierra Leoneans is to keep talking about this, and for also we step on the mistakes of them people as follow correct and bring Sierra Leone back, bring sanity in the country. But she's gone. They used the word suspension. But anyway, go back to what they say just now. In the social media landscape, people are pushing about the rights of the president, for the powers of the president, for his sack and waiting and call. Of course, he gets some. But when it comes to the Auditor General, there are a lot of ingredients them way at least with us they're supposed to know. And those who are legally minded, they know already. You understand? And yes, the president get the rights for remove and for appoint and remove the Auditor General, but there are conditions. And then the section where give that rights there in terms of the appointment. First of all, we get what them called section 119 subsection 1. We see the AG, the president get the rights for appoint them, and then also you get for go na parliament for approve them. But when it comes to the sacking or the removal, because maybe they call it a sacking, suspension is gone. You understand? They just use that suspension. The person, before he do this, then there's a benchmark before he able to do this for remove Lara Taylor. First of all, he get for do so with the view that there is an inability in the side of the woman. And when I talk about this inability, there are two things then. Now, infirmity of the mind, and the body. So in other words, like say, able, let's say for instance, I'm sorry to say this without being stereotypical, obese to the fact that be able to move from past and they can't make shovel for move them. Can't see and she's weak, unable to do anything, or in mind not get to for able to run the office. So these are the things then. So we ask ourselves, or the other thing we're going to make Len Sakam, if Lara Taylor don't actually use a statement of misconduct, like that is where if now look at them people are so. They say the PAOPA then get their own situation room where they analyze things them. These people are there where they need for just to look at loopholes them where they for do their own bad thing and push them into the throats of Sierra Leoneans them. So what we see from that, they get it right. But waiting really don't bring the problem where make them do this, because when you read the Constitution, you find out say subsection 6 of section 119. It tells we say the operations of the functioning of the Auditor General are not subject to no influence. They take order to nobody. And in fact, what he make and good, where it don't do in work, subsection 1 of section 119 say it can go to work not to a president, not to cabinet. As when I remember that first auditor, the report to become, then we expect Lara Taylor they take the report. They can go to president go get sit down with cabinet and say that was their own thinking. I don't know who side them pull everything with all them PhD people. But this constitution is very clear on that side. We don't do the work. Subsection 4 of section 119 say that this year if we go straight to parliament. Where parliament gets parliament supposed to Parliament shall debate subsection 5 to come. And you tell me from the time where PAOPA come na power, when they don't debate, you see even opposition leaders in the parliament, Honorable Cheikoku, and then we don't get KKY. Many a times they don't cry this is they tell Abbas Bundu. So, but this is the thing where we supposed to actually understand. When I look at the pattern where this PAOPA they operate, we have to understand that these are politicians that we just rise from the fringes of society. Again, I tell people them having a PhD doesn't mean that you're competent. Competency is different from let's say educational qualification. It's a different thing. You let your PhD, you be a professor, but are you competent for do certain things? Politics, they're not waiting for somebody who just come on a classroom. So we see the kind way they do things in terms of the it's very, very clear. So we want to ask yourself a question. Does that mean that the woman, if he gets a very unsound mind, to make the sakam? but then premise the argument on a professional misconduct. What is this professional misconduct that we don't know?
Well,
But the case about it, look what's happened. We don't really waiting Jeff and we see, even the person will write the letter according to the constitution will get the rights for do so. But you know, the more when we play on this constitution, we are wasting our time. These are guys that will not even think about the constitution. Because when you look at even section 119 and subsection 510, we say that Auditor General's report should be debated in Parliament. But it never happened. They don't care. They guy do not give a monkey, excuse me for my English. They don't care about nothing. It's that governments will come in them very inept. So the only thing they need to bulldoze. Everything is about bulldoze. So what we need to do, we the good citizens of Sierra Leone, elect we get with different system into anything we need for regroup and make sure that we redeem the country. Sierra Leone has to be redeemed. That is the only way to call. So about constitution, they don't care. The European Union don't talk, they don't care. And these are people that really fund elections. They don't care about it. They feel say they do what they get for do. So what they say, the appeal they put out there, this is a moment where we have for sit down and regroup. Forget about constitution, forget about them come and do this and put MPs. They will do it again. It's Laratino, it's not the end. And just like when we brought up talking to Emmanuel say, this is something where he say we know. Because when you look at the past report, the barrage of attack where this lady gets, and you know, and sometimes when they talk about the issue of gender parity with this government, they laugh. You understand? The only strong woman, just like Emmanuel talked, the only strong woman, the only viable institution, say they can't kill them. Our democracy is gone. So what we need to do as Sierra Leoneans, if we regroup and tell President Julius Maada, even we said, when in the diaspora, we need to stop for talk now. So we all have to make the ultimate sacrifice. We go back home. We all get stake now the politics of Sierra Leone. I get family where they look after now. So oh, and Cass, you get family. Emmanuel gets, Street Bonita gets. You understand? No gets. Everybody in the media team gets. So now we for actually bring an education to people and tell them, see, things not they go so. The issue of tribe, the issue of region, it doesn't work for we. Because today, if you go certain places like Kailang, you go certain places in Abo, you go certain places like in the southeast, people are crying. Then they play on the tribal instincts of the people and like say they're fighting for the southeast. But it's not lie. The thing just they revolve around them on Kasu. So for me, if you ask me, the solution out here would be we certainly need for step up and do what we get for do. We're telling people that so then come, now so then they go.
All right. We want to let them go when it comes to that time. The Sweet Bonita, which in the app on the platform, it look like for say the place don't begin the cage fire now.
I know. Well, we have Yusuf Musa Kamara here says greeting from the green, white, and blue. So I'm sure that person is from Sierra Leone. And also we have James to say here. I think she was asking, is it suspension or a sack? Because she's a bit confused. But again, I'm happy Emmanuel answered the question that to say, well, it's suspension. We all know, but we know they've never suspended a person that is not in their favor. That then they return those people. So they use that, and then that's the end. It's an exit door. And then we have Mukhtar Hassan here says, Bio is not a president of Sierra Leone. The man has no respect, love, or feeling for the people of Sierra Leone. He says it's just jabbers, and then he's ruling Sierra Leone just as well as he knows God will surely fight for us. God's grace, the power we'll be looking forward for God is to come together and win the 2023. And then we have Mohammed Sisse here saying, let's stop paying lip service to this country. Let's just take the bully by the horns and then use the trends to continuous malicious. And for this administration moving forward, this president must show the exit door. And then we have here Jem again. She was just asking about the sacking issues. And then here Ibrahim Conte says, keep up the good work, my brothers, you're doing well. Emmanuel says, well, the suspension is for sack, so we should not emphasize that it's just suspension. That's an exit door. And then we have Junior Cabo says, sorry guys, but it's sad to say Sierra Leone is a failed state under the PAOPA government. Will all that happen in the government? That's just too sad. Then we have again here with Usman Conte says, after the suspension of the Auditor General and her deputy, it seems that there is not going to be any audit report for the 2020. So we need clarification on this matter. Then here we have Mukhtar again says, APCR needs to stand up for Sierra Leone. Our people are crying, dying, whilst the Why a quiet and watch? It's sudden, and the people of Sierra Leone are highly the hope for the nation. The devil be. The word is not only suspension, but the use of insignificant. Well, suspension is equal to sack. Okay, this is just Mohammed reiterating that the suspension is coming back to a sack. We have Mukhtar again came back, says, oh, our constitution is no more working under this administration. We have Lazy says, the president, the word I'm not going to use, has no long and no definite suspension, mentions jobs for there. So there will be nothing several times. Then we have again here, this is from Mo. He says, oh, comrades ABS, you are absolutely correct. I am 100% on the general report and that it has been sacked. But again, also, I just want to inform the general public, which maybe we'll be able to post. There is a petition going around for us to sign so that at least this issue should be debated here in the UK, because when petitions are signed, then they'll be able to look into the matter, because from the way, as we all have said, and we've looked through the constitution, it's wrong for the process that they are taking. So if I can also plead with everyone, there is a petition going around, so that please for us to sign it, because that's the only way we can support her right now. We're not in Sierra Leone, we can't make decision, but at least by us reporting to the United Nations and all that, like, they will be able to come down. And we know here in the UK, when petitions are signed up to that 1,000, we know that it's something that will be debated, and that's something that will come up again. So we'll see where the BBC will stand with this. And then we have again Santigi Koroma says, these people don't have any respect for law and humanity in the country, and any law and respect for the law and humanity for the country. Everything they did is just for the PAOPA agenda. And then we have here, oh, okay. Salma is asking, what's the petition for? It's just for us to stand with the Auditor General, because our suspension, we all know, is unconstitutional. So that is something that should not go ahead, and it should be revoked. Why would we not have, again, as ABS said, they have not read the Auditor General report from 2018 till date, or let's say 2019 coming forward. What's going on? Why are they above the law? Because we've seen again, as Emmanuel said, there are documents out where they have falsified receipts per diem. Like, they will be in America, says, oh, they are in China. What are you doing in China when you had no business going there? So, or they are like, they bring 2 different hotels receipt. So for us, I think we need to really follow this up, and these administration, we all know they are not good for Sierra Leone, but all of us just have to come together and make the whole world know that what they are doing to us is unconstitutional. As we can see, that was from the former Attorney General, which is the JFK, Joseph Fitzgerald, says what they are doing is wrong. So people have done the research. And again, I think the PAOPA came with the mentality saying, oh, we have degrees, we have masters, we are doctors. But the thing they lack is that common sense. And that's where we are getting wrong with everything. Because if they lack the common sense, then nothing else is going to work. I think that's what we miss within this administration. As we all know, the Speaker of the House, what does he do? As I say, the eyes have it, that's it. Even if they are at fault, it's like, it doesn't make sense. They will just say the eyes have it. When we know it should not be like that. So it's just something that we have to pray and still put our case forward to the international community so that it can come to our aid.
Thank you very much, Sweet Bonita. The viewers, they come up with very, very important comments one of which I pick up, we go be my next question. This 2020 audit report, we go ever see with the eyes, then a very good question where one of the people ask na the platform. I'd afraid say with this suspension we don't take place so, and the way I see the thing they go, now cover the try for cover the shame, the disgrace, the thief we don't pass mark. For them as a government for come out with fake receipt, hotel bill receipts them, fake one. When the Auditor General don't pick that up, that don't make the shame, the disgrace where they try for hide now. They don't want to let it come out. but you know, we don't faint by them. And I just tempted for read something we then share with me. I want to read this now from the leader of COP, Sierra Leone, the consortium of political parties, we in a Femi Claudius Cole. Now he writes this. I've been somebody share it with me. I just tempted for just read down. I'll be a me sec for I just read down. It has pleased His Excellency to appoint, to suspend, and to do as he jolly well likes. We come out with statements, criticisms, posts, interviews, and an endless stream of press releases. The dust settled, and as we wait for the next shock, it started during the honeymoon. Elected MPs were replaced by SLPP appointed ones, and a hard of hearing speaker appointed. Who had it, or yes, the yes always have it. The yes always have it. By-elections are not spectaculars. Facts and figures manipulated. The Constitution has become a nuisance document. Corruption is alive and thriving. Square pegs are now hammered into round holes. With TikTok, who needs collaboration or consultation? The death penalty replaced by assassinations. Human rights? What human rights? Whose human rights? More embassies, more ministries, more bureaucracy, and more inefficiency. Who should care? Care about the suffering of the people, rising cost of living, homelessness, joblessness, wrongful imprisonments, premature and preventable death. It is poverty, not ignorance. Justice, whose justice? Delayed, denied, and manipulated. Immediate bail for the accused murderer, and 15-month continued imprisonment for the opposition leader accused of penetration. The police, a force or a tool? The ACC, a commission or a tool? When, oh, when will we begin to celebrate excellence and not kill or stifle the messengers? Sierra Leoneans, we may be suffering at home, but our image abroad continues to improve. Very soon, we will have no choice but to march. This is from Femi Claudius Cole, the leader of Unity Political Party, as well as the head of the consortium for all political parties. And he writes this. It looked like for say he paints some picture now, so for say Sierra Leone is finished, it done. We just continue for write endless and endless and endless stuff then. Now is the time for let we march, let we come out and march and try to make these governments not they continue for get away with what they get away with. So this is very crucial. Are we going to see in December the next audit report for 2020? Emmanuel, over to you.
You know, I want for say this Naya. In as much way, I want for say this to viewers them out there. It's my opinion of which I'm constituted to. This is a very, very sensitive issue we deal with here this night. Today, now the 14th of November, right? 2021.
Indeed.
You see, Sierra Leoneans, we are dealing with the devils. Let me say this. We are dealing with the devils. And we got to take time when we they reach at certain conclusion where SLPP, they give you some things them. God. In the case of the 9 honorable parliamentarians that were kicked out from the side of the from the side of the APC, that one day was not something where I take me time for reach at your question. It was not something that was in favor of them. So at all costs, they have to kick them out. I make a reference also. When I remember the bags of rice that was given to school-going children as Chinese aid in the name of free education flagship program, that rice was sold by the chief minister, the resident minister of the North, and other people. The SEC come inside, what happened? The then minister of basic education, when Alpha Timbo, what did they do? Then go put her aside for say, I can't sit down by law. They look. They say they don't suspend her. Was he sacked? The resident minister, was she sacked?
No.
Abu, was he sacked?
No.
Good. I just give an instance of what they do, where sometimes we have to look it in another way again. This is just my opinion, and based on my opinion, I want to bring this as analysis. Now, the audit report is not in favor of the SLPP. So what they have to do is to Madam Lara Taylor Pierce, come here, we'll kick you aside, and they are going to doctor that report. This is not the first time. Even that one for 2019, then the one for pull and back. You know what happened? Ben Kelfala intervened. They say generator loss. They say this loss. What did they do the woman? Then prevail hardly on the woman that the woman get for even compromise somebody name and somebody job what he don't labor for is at stake here. That woman, her name, reputation, everything is at stake. They prevail on that woman hardly. Even when that report came, it was a doctor report that came out. Remember that report? It was a doctor report. How the woman be live, but this generator, but that generator. So because this one, they
I hear on social media where commentators them, they talk say, in fact, the money where them put say loss now the government now less amount than them put
yes, but this is not the first time. The person who first stand for the people, them always they stand for the SLPP. When I been Kelfala. If we are not being a follow-up with that woman, the last report, then prevail on her very hardly. Then that woman then get for doctor the report. Now they don't kick him aside. You understand me? And me, it not going to be surprised for me for say they don't reinstate him back from his job. The audit reports don't come. Waiting we forget from that audit reports, not the actual thing them will come out of it. You understand? In the name of what they say they don't set panel, then they investigate them. Then they investigate them. Could that investigation come out? So okay, they do findings and now this will get, can't sit on back now the office. I want to tell you now, say that reports, they got for come out.
Really?
The reports they come out.
Wow.
The reports, I know SLPP, I know of what they're capable of doing. The report they come out. But my dear brothers and sisters, comrade, not what that's supposed to be in that report where we know they force. It's a doctor report that is going to come out. At the end of the day, they don't present reports to we. Nobody know they for all, nobody know they for do it in. Now PAOPA reports. Whether we like it, we want it, we take them. But the reports therefore come out.
But we have a sneak peek of the report right now. It's out.
Yes, but does that report official for you?
Well, Emmanuel, based on everything that we have seen, for example, from the Africanist press, that is the report that we need.
Yes, I'm coming. That is the report. That is the report. You understand me? I know SLPP and I know how they deal with them. Does that report official for me and you too?
Well, that's what it is, Emmanuel. So because they
I know, but I believe in SLPP for manipulating. If you they go vote, remember the election Falaba or Kabbalah of recently. The result come out, then table ram, even the neck officially aware that this figure is the actual figure that was to put into the system, to the data. What happened? They brought in somebody in the name of not to be willful. It was a deliberate act. Then they bring them person and they are sitting a mistake. But now for tamper with the results, at the end of the day, when they don't tamper the results, what did they say? Is it not we as opposition now, we are calling for press conference tomorrow to bring that to the nation? But the result is...
That's what the woman said in this statement. Will they
You
continue to
understand?
write endless press releases them? Will they continue for talk?
Yes, we'll continue to do it. That audit report is going to come out, but SLPP are going to they are going to doctor that report. We're going to have a doctor report. Waiting, and they so now then get for tell who say, well, then we make mistake. From the previous one, we'll not be get and say, the woman tell who say, well, he's sorry. Did she not apologize? Say he be sorry, something that will be making mistake.
But this is not going to take these people.
Well, that's PAOPA. I'll leave them for there for we all. It's a food for thought. That is just my own opinion and analysis about it. But we're going to see the report. It will not be satisfactory for you. It will be satisfactory for the SLPP, but not me and you and the people where they suffer.
Fantastic. Look, the time right now, 2023, now the UK. And of course, this is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. We are the mouthpiece for the diasporans for talk about APC business. Like we start earlier on, we talk about things then we go for do with the country, the suffering, and the death of we Chief Kande Chief BS Bangura, Sabah Bangura, the Limba Chief. We youth leader in Dari. We talk about other topics them of the death of the victims. We talk about Michael Mansare finally don't serve, it don't come out. We talk about the by-elections. We talk about other things them would it happen now we country Sierra Leone. But I just want to give a quick highlight of something will be happening in the Parliament where we leader of the opposition with an honorable Koko, he made an official report, a personal one, with the attacker. The last time where they pulled them MPs there, so na parliament, where they root them at parliament by force, and then go court, then go do some kind of kangaroo court system for pull them out of them, then sit them at parliament. All the APC MPs there will go for support and comrades them. They move, go to party office. The party office, now they then go launch attack against them. To an extent, Koko personally was shot with a rubber bullet and foot. Okay? Then shoot him with a rubber bullet, but the butcher well at the time was strong enough for letting him rebound. You know, give him serious injury. But then there's the way they invite Dr. Samura Kamara. Na ACC. Then go support the man. On their way coming out of the place, they all launch on the back, then they're on the way they go. This Attorney General called Sovula. I know Sovula, not so. Sovula, eh? The guy
Sofula.
Sofula, or whatever Sovula, whatever his name is. The guy come shortly after he come, I think say he passed a command for letting launch attack on the crowd. Koko was on point blank. This officer points the tear gas on him right inside Imotuka, where they enter inside Imotuka, blast this windscreen, bust the windscreen, damage him, and people are all around the go. Something will seem like an attack on the man himself, Cherry Koko. And the man make a personal plea to Parliament, made them look into this case also. We don't listen to that report. We don't listen to that complaint. We as APCians, we are listening, we are waiting. We want to see what's going to happen within Abbas Bundu and the rest of them and these governments get for do about not only a parliamentarian, a leader, not only a senior citizen, but a Sierra Leonean. Nobody deserves to forget them continent. Dr. Samoa don't come out. Everybody don't know where they move when they decide to launch this attack against the people here. So everybody on the videos and the out on social media. We as Sierra Leoneans, we don't think say this is right for let this government come to power, this regime, because they don't transform themselves now from a government to a regime of free people where they run the entire country and they get away with things them each and every day. That's why this woman asked, say, are we surprised by what we're seeing? Well, to be honest with you, a lot of we not surprised. Emmanuel not start and for say, not surprised by this suspension, stroke sacking, but we want to see what thing for happen. Emmanuel don't tell we say, this report get for come out. Some people are very skeptical about that. We don't know whether this report get for come out. But hey, let us wait for another surprise again, or let us wait for another expected, maneuver by the SLPP. Sweet Monitor, waiting the platform they tell me. ABS, I not see me too.
He's on the background. And we have Hassan again. Macho Hassan says, my brothers, now we are talking, the EU had said their own. We have to step in for Sierra Leone, as we will not have the EU to come and fight for us. BO will continue to do whatever he's doing, and we need to organize ourselves in the UK and put our case to the UK Parliament. And I'm sure taking the social media is not helping. So Sierra Leoneans, they are looking up to us. Then we have here, we have Solomon saying that memorandum of understanding apparently is not right. He says the consortium is not a nationalistic, so I don't know what he means about that. Then here we've got Camaro S. Michael. It says, tears in our beloved nations, the green, white, and blue. Oh God, save us and the evil of this leadership. So we have again here, this is Solomon again saying he disagree with our statement by calling us evil and we are still brothers, but I don't think the administration is that brotherly because they are killing people every day, my dear. And we also have here, Alex says, keep up from the good work. May God also provide for us. And then here, they said, okay, he's not AG. That was Sofula says it's an IG. So that's it. We have Ambrose Mike Johnson Cannon is watching. So hello. And then we have Gina here also. They are all watching and then saying hello. Okay, well, Solomon is asking for us to put the document online. But again, as you know, the document that we have, it's something that was supposed to be out. We will put it out, but again, we wanted it to be official from the Sierra Leone bar. I can preview myself so that you have it and see when the original one comes out, what we'll do. But again, just as you say,
which document did ask for?
well, the one that we said is out regarding the Auditor General report.
Well, it's not official yet, but we get a document we don't come out. Yeah, we'll wait for the official one later come out. Then we'll compare with what we get.
And then here we've just had Ambrose again saying this government is well aware of the Auditor General report. They will be out very soon because of the MCC report. They have flying colors, so they feel like it will be the Auditor General report that will come out like that, so that there will be no issue with them. So shame on them, because what they were planning was based on the MCC report. Now they were using this, but it looks like it didn't come in their favor. So that's the issue with it.
Okay, fantastic. ABS, are you there? ABS, I don't see ABS na the platform. I think say don't go off a little bit. Anyways,
Stay on.
Yeah. ABS, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, they got some network problem right now. Okay, ABS, thank you very much for appearing again. And we just want to move on to another sideway I want to let you start off with. There is something where I go probably want to share with you now. It's a bit long, but I think we go try for cut and short, where we understand, say, the chairman of the SLPP party was alleged to have murdered somebody. We supposed to be in driver.
It's not alleged. There are evidence to that.
Okay, well, until they're not gonna cut it, then keep on for a few hours and release them back, and then we so let's just share this quickly. Let me just see some of the things the way he say, and then from there, we'll take on from there. Yeah, 1 minute. So the wanna bear me, wanna just bear me a sec. This thing they taking time, yeah.
Ladies first.
Now be me a sec.
Go ahead, officer.
You said ladies
This
first.
seem like
I like
an advert going. This man was accused of murdering somebody. ABS, all right. Let me ask ABS first. Let they come up and talk to me about it. I will share the video later. Yes. This man then say they against above the law. Dr. Prince Adin then say it gets a serious case. And I see this woman also talk about Femi close the school. Talk say some people in there. Then they pull them after a couple of hours, and then the other one them just because of penetration. Then they keep them for 15 months. I understand say Kamarimba still in a prison even after the non-grant and bail, just for penetration. Not to it penetrates somebody in all rape person on a penetration, not to rape, not just penetration to somebody where then they alleging a minor. Well, that minor we still not able to establish them, but the man in a cell, police cell, for over 1 year, close to 2 years now. The man they got so just for a case when they don't bail him, still unable for pull him. Now this chairman of SLPP, now more than case this with evidences they wouldn't put. Now then can go the man and then call him in, they interview him, then they left him. It at large. So ABS come in and talk to me about this.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. You know, some of we heart and they bleed because again, with the kind of social media, so we write articles, we do everything. But it's for me, just like what Emmanuel said just now, I think say we not even don't apply the right solution. We not take the right step because when you talk to somebody with deaf and dumb, you know they listen, they get you an agenda which they do. Then obviously I think say a political problem it get to be solved politically. That's all I want to say. A political problem. You they go take a political problem, then you go use diplomacy for solve them. It seems as if even we get for put we and the office with the opposition. We get a role for play because it's only the APC now able for stand for stop this when people are what they do in the country. If we not stand up, then will they play the political correctness? Will they talk about the you? Will they talk about this? These people are talking, they not listen to them. Then people feel say then this steering group and they push them as far as they want to go. But Mr. Moderator, if I come to your question, the issue of Prince Adin, you ask a question, say if it's a selective justice. And if we say there's no other answer way, if we make a comparative analysis, what will happen between the case of Abu Darami and then also Abat William, where they incarcerate them very close to a year. There was no evidence at all. No evidence against them because now the thing don't come very clear. Say that was for me, it was just an incarceration, some incarceration where get no basis. It was a political case. And then get compensation. No, they don't get nothing. So, but now when you come to the Prince Adi case, there are so many things in where you want to with viewers to understand. If it's a selective justice, before we dive into answering that question, we need to put Prince Adin into context. Who is Prince Adin? Who people can get for know this person?
More very bluff talk first. ABS, not the bluff talk first. If they talk, if they talk about how much money they pay people there, where I don't think that's relevant to within. This the share. When I see this one.
As of today. I ever make allegations say because we come out to you were selecting and saying when I go deal with time, say madam then I ended for make you go order you security for shoot time.
Well, first of all, that's the juvenile state my very place. Let me now tell you. Now where they're coming, they go join battle. somebody who want the position, no problem. Understand? This is not politics. Support or not get you don't need transfer certificate. What did they do? They went on the rampage, go over radio, against the document, against the video recording. Say, at this, I say everything, president, and I president go this time round, all kinds of statement over radio, talking against me, everything. They're not left about that. Then they threaten me, for say they will kill me by me picking and my wife. They not only satisfied with that, they go attack my wife. Now the police, by the time the intervention of the police, now FIU in our office, for what attack them? Now the man open a gun padded. Then they run away. Then in addition to that, that man is a wanted man. I took the video, the audio, the messages, and all the actions to court. Magistrate Boni named the preside over. The police in a court. They asked now what is a warrant of arrest. He never agreed to attend to the office. The other way they want arrest. Now answer. Now they arrest. Now we don't go almost to the point of conclusion. The lawyer will be represent we together with the police and lawyer Django. That man, he go all out, say he will kill me, he will threaten me, he don't threaten me life, he don't threaten my wife. Then he go beyond that, he go for what attack my wife. So we took him and the other one to come to the magistrate. Magistrate Boni sat on it. Now no more now they will wait because he take cover, so you get warrant of arrest. He says he's a criminal. So, Doc, you know was any incidents really happen that arrested people get to an emergency meeting at the party office? Yes, of course. Okay, during that meeting, I didn't allege say that's good. Maybe order you secure. Yes, first of all, they don't say that threatening. But when they see me, they will ambush me. If we up to now, we really don't have it. So we come out, they will ambush me, they will do this. But I don't care. That day, I go, I come down at the place, they don't gather demonstration. So we don't go join Jimmy Songa. And Jimmy Songa gather people then. When they demonstrate, we disrupt the meeting because one for go according to the constitution. Because time done, we're not done the elections again. As yet, they will extend the time as espoused in the constitution. So what did they do? Demonstration. The video they cost me, mama. Those are condom. I don't look them. I don't use to down. I'm glad the way mama don't die. So you know the heavy mommy cost. So the cost me mama demonstrate, send a stone, a condom. As a condom, by the motorcar, by the time they drive away, they stand in, they up, until over stone, they send one or two buckets of water. But not the bucket of water, it water, it dirty, it gets sand inside heavy. In fact, I was concussed. I can hear unconsciousness, and then you're not conscious. Now that stage of it, they are not unconscious. They are not conscious. I was concussed. The water we mix with piss, with excreta, smelling, fouling, the best dressing. But that the shock was shock. So I almost temporarily lost my stability and lost my consciousness because of the days. This man will say shoot. Then they hold me in what LUC more joy from Lonely. I never work and they hold me, touch me, and go, I'm unconscious, semi-conscious. I don't ever know Saturday until I don't reach me to the stairs. Now I'm in full consciousness. What are they going to place? As a chemist, I feel safe that I don't put acid in. Because at times I be panic again, why I great consciousness. So that man when they talk to fire me, now the girl will be good. Then I know say, when I send that WhatsApp for me, that's what they told me. In the phone, it's a bit then container chain where they type them container the parliament trailer. You get a big one. Then try for whap me on the back. And that is attempted murder. So luckily, one of the policeman, Abu, the rest nine blocker. Nine blocker small. That chain, he broke in my hand. He dislocated at the police. He broke it, and this man. Then me motorcar didn't done. Now new motorcar we government don't buy. Unfortunately, now we have to pay 50% of that government. And one way go down, they will show you. The bonnet brand new motorcar that I just pulled out with. The bonnet, we knock that man, they knock the bonnet in it. I didn't put that. But he tell you say, man. From that time where the now later on come from there now we are still gas because it became confused. I don't know what happened. Even later on they will say answer the arrestant in I don't know if the arrestant or the left hand, I don't know. I never know that man will talk. Police don't invite them, we don't go, they don't get check you and go, nothing if an appeals to be get. If that man be shoot that man that man for survive. They not gonna have chances. So we don't know if that what happen now that police force people go. Now the handler, now other people then when are pro SLPP, now they all get the altercation, I get affect now. Me say me to online person. That now the chairman, they don't attack. The chairman they want kill. That man went for my life. I'm just surprised that they are talking about this whole life. We are talking about my life. Not to this time here. The pressure has not been able to stabilize me. Now I became 120 over 80. Now the pressure from that time they were good hospital. It was 180. It was 180 all over 9,500. Up till now, I don't have for sure I did. But now we try for my manager. Now I had the strong at the job.
I didn't Zoom. I use my phone. Please, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
ABS.
Yeah.
ABS. I just want to pause on air for now. I think this is a long video. The guy, they struggle for explaining himself. And I don't know if you get any take on this one. Let me just take this out of the. Okay. Yeah, ABS, you don't listen to which in this chairman they talk. Which
yes. Comrade and Castle, at least we don't listen to the chairman. People go able to make their own judgments over which non pass. I'm not legally minded, but I think this man he talk too much. If basically we side the law they dispense, this statement with this man give is self-incriminating. Number one, Dr. Prince Adin, they say, in no day we side this whole thing happen. Allegedly, we side and say either then chook or na gun they use, then thing so. But for now, the documents will come out from the prosecution service or something like that. We don't understand. See, 2 bullets them, then pull them. The late man don't pull. Una Mohammed Kuma, then pull an body. You know, some based on that document day, and that's a legal document.
So
but when you listen,
2 bullets in body.
Yes, that put two bullets. If you read the press release, if you read that document will come out at the prosecution service where they say then gets a very, very strong evidence against the driver, that Julius Amara, and in the Prince Adin say then involved into this thing, But when they come to that,
the man in gun no gets nothing. The man in gun no get no bullets with commodity.
But that is not even the case. The point where it's right for say when you listen to what this man say, we then ask on a Zoom. If we say something not happen at Peckham, me no dede. He was semi-unconscious. Now people them they pull and bring kind of the stairs. But however, in no say what happened to that man not to gunshots, not stabbing. You're not in Peckham. You semi-unconscious. You're unconscious according to what he put. He said, how you gonna say the altercation will take place at Peckham? Now knife 9 and take for 2. If you don't know, he said, I know, say not to gun, now knife.
It's simple like say you know a lot. But
that means not a lot. That means not a lot. But then again, wait till they say to Sierra Leoneans, wait till happen so with Dr. Prince Adin. We don't have to expect anything. Please, una lower our expectations, and I tell you why. Who is Dr. Prince Adin?
The chairman of SLPP.
It's the chairman of the SLPP. But before they candidate first, it's a towering figure in the politics of Sierra Leone. This time man, where if he don't be a minister for mines and mineral resources, he come out there, he be internal affairs minister and national security. They can be minister of transport and aviation. It come out there when Marabio Council. excuse me, when Madabio Council as president, then can make him the chairman, board chairman and NATCOM. They sack him. Now he did National Commission for Privatization. Now the idea. Come to in party CV. This time I don't rise from the ranks. He don't become SLPP Secretary General. He don't become deputy chairman leader. He don't become a chairman and leader. And now it's a chairman by way of where they don't segment them position in the. Now Madabio is the leader. He's the chairman. He's a towering figure. And I want to remind viewers them, when Dr. Prince Adam comes na CID, the first statement what he do is a very, very corny politician. They tell President Julius Madabio, and it's on record, for let President Julius Madabio become the flag bearer then before 2018. Prince Adam was mastermind this thing. All this thing on area about the treatment of Kaneyom Kela in Mama and anything also is Prince Adam. Now all cow now. So this is the man who make President Julius Madabio law put and say he become president. When he comes out, waiting Dr. Prince Adam say, he said he was molested, and because they molest the party. Okay, people who study religion, we know about the totem pole, the importance of it. He is a symbol carrier, just like we get senior comrade and Escoma. A symbol is the image carrier of APC. We agree. He said if him be in control, it stop it make APC lost bad. He not talk about the killing, it not talk about much self. It jump straight into election, and he even make a comparison between what happened to Ram and Dr. Samura Kamara. He says Samura Kamara we pull talks in the streets, the police are not arrest her in and can't lock him. You see what's in it's a very, very, very what's in call. So what he don't do now? For tell Madabio say one, he say let everybody stay calm in they support the leader, and he dey behind the leader. So it's up to the leader now for they decide at this time. But in the Dr. Prince Adam, if he continue for Deusa Idesu, he win election for Madabio. So ask yourself a question. Una view this program. Madabio wants a second term. It's a resounding yes. He wants him at all cost. Yes. If you then a Madabio in camp, you go make let this man let the law Olam. No, because Prince Adam is a towering figure in the politics of the SLPP and Sierra Leone. He gets a base. It's a bowman. And for let I not say, when I listen the IG, Sovola, if Naso then call him, when APC, when they invite Dr. Samura Kamara, they talk about how this time enough is enough. Then people then they only consider ransom. This is Sovola. But I don't expect much from the guy. They're all day into waiting and call a cabal. You understand? They all they fight for their own pockets. So waiting this Prince Adam. If we feel say what you do so and go back to what you don't happen February 2019. When I remember the big thing will take place like Kailang between him and the current Minister of Information, Rado Sware, where the two waiting for that bloodbath in Kailang, Prince Adam in Angedi. It come out 4 months later, same 2019, July, in Bo. When I remember guilty happened, blood everywhere, then they stab people, they see the videos are everywhere. To the point that the same IG today, they say it investigates both Prince Adam and then Bati Losonga for criminal offenses. That was the end. What do we expect from this government? Nothing. This thing, it don't know. And for let I know say this case not they go no side. If you get a document, say, and I encourage people to go read them back. The documents will come up from the prosecution when they talk say there's strong evidence will link this. So you tell me something. Then write the Inspector General of Police. But guess what? There is an adverb word within that document. Say, however, simply mean they come and say they want first of all, let them go do certain checks them, which means the armory log. Let them see say they tell the man again the gun, the armor cartridge already did. If not the same cartridge them they did before. You see all these things now stunts and they pull. We don't expect anything from Dr. Sam from Prince Adam in the business. This you remember Abu Darami, the famous case. Then people they lock them up with no evidence. You understand? Prince Adam and go put them and pull them back. What do you expect? The government gets all the rights. If actually it's a hypo and how this is not to will get the EU reports. We then talk about the decimation of public confidence into governance in certain key institutions, them, i.e. the police is one of it. You understand? What do you expect? The judiciary, nothing will come out this now, both case and it done. What we need to do here as citizens, what we need to do here, now for all come out from the comfort zones. We need for regroup. Very, very important, and they make this calling. These are people who want to take this for tat, and they give now analysis for them. I know some people there believe me and afraid. I born me first barak na grow up. I know say soldier man said afraid. We not picking the word they will what be happen. We know it happen. Soldier man said afraid. Marabio with all in brigadier is a coward. We know in history anybody will be say he eats tortina or keep it in one. When some people are when they say afraid, not disproportionate action, and they do now just an instance when some people are afraid. When the people are the one for molest and escoma, the people of McKinney then grab, they regroup. They're not back down. Yes, of course they back down. They wanted to molest Dr. Samra Kamara recently, when people in common stand with Dr. Samra Kamara, they're not back down, they back down. APC for come up a press releases, it will not work. Then people are then deaf, then blind, press releases, no, they do anything. It's a disproportionate constitutional right for law we do a collective action. We need for they come out and tell and say, we don't take this anymore. That's the only way they go listen. Because guess what? The cabal of Amada Bio, me they call and say that people away all a basket of eggs. They know they ever go sign in the stone. They know they ever go sign the stone. As the CC APC don't make a vote and call and they tone down. That is the only language when they listen. But the language, and again, I agree with what Emmanuel said just now. This issue of us anticipating that the international community then will come to we aid on a silver platter is not going to happen. Anybody who don't read R2P, responsibility to protect, there is a threshold. And the threshold was exhibited in McKinney. The only reason why we see the UK High Commissioner then can be broadcast because they see the tension. There's a boiling point. I don't want this to happen in Sierra Leone. But do we have a choice? No, we don't. We APC not going for continue with the waiting and call of being empty a warrior, reading press releases. You don't come out today. We need people away for take and leaders. Now all what we need now for we go into action. Believe in me. And the other thing I said is I salute the youth league what happen because when I get the country at heart, what happen na Potloko. But for me, that was an opportunity. Because the youth league is this time they call them as the military brigade of APC. Imagine the same police and the police, no matter what you talk, the police gets what they call they get a legal arm where they advise them for will equip somebody apply for something what they call a clearance for anything. The police they don't issue a clearance to that effect. Then just don't somehow they say power from the above. Then then begin to talk about the courts with them. We don't get nothing for do. And we fall for it. Now we no more want peace. Let me tell you something. When somebody they go after your life, whether you want peace, you don't want peace. We don't see them. When somebody wants you into a fight, whether you want peace, that is not relevant to them. If Mother Bio then say they want peace, we need for endorse that. Period. If they say they want for like Kuskas in Sierra Leone, that's not the day. And in fact, command responsibility. So something happen. It for on at 9 foot. In 498, we don't want this in Sierra Leone. People don't suffer. But the thing that happen right now, believe me, the law of motion say for every action, there's equal and opposite reaction. That reaction shouldn't be diplomacy. It's the action of itself. It will be a calculated move. What would they do? Then people like no say, now we all got Sierra Leone. Some of what don't suffer during the war, we are lucky for those who did this. But if we not do waiting right, for all we redeem Sierra Leone. Believe him in our stories, and people they always put put on our throat. That's what I go say. The issue of Prince Adin, as I don't tell you a towering figure, they challenge everybody. Law see what they happen. We don't see them what they do with the MPs them. Nothing not come out today. We don't see beaucoup instances when happen at the country. Nothing not come out today. This Laratilo in business is history. It's gone now. No matter how stop, we just a pull breeze.
Okay, Emmanuel, this ABS the call for make we start for change we method of approach, make we change we engagement strategies. This government to get away with everything, and we don't see evidences of that. He's adding this above case. That guy we don't die. Now sorry, people them. Nothing to go for commodity. What's your take on this?
can understand my brother and comrade, the frustration at which the reckless SLPP government don't put the people them into. We only feel the pain, but again, let me start with Prince Adin and that of the SLPP. What thing I could say, they are just group of gangsters, hooligans, where they lead that party there as SLPP. The SLPP is no more there. They have lost the mettle. They don't lost the mettle. They don't lost the call as a political institution for existing Sierra Leone. We believe it's not just a matter of time. You know, when you look at Prince Adin, the man, you look at the actual video, and in co-gangster them, because Prince Adin, they lead a troop of gangsters. In co-gangsters, them where they be in them, they never ever call them, say, Prince Adin or chairman or doctor. Like for us in the SLPP, we exemplify leadership qualities, excellency, leaders and chairman, not so with the name, but Prince Adin is called Bullets. Which political leader we go there now, Sierra Leone, go call him Bullets? That's rebel name, that's Kamajon name, not Jonta name that one day. It's not a name we tolerate, it goes by the meaning PAOPA.
They call him Bullets.
Bullets. If you look at the video on that day, it was called Bullets, Bullets, Bullets. And he puts the bullet into practicality by killing that young man.
Wow.
And if you look, there's one phrase say the chicken come home for roast. The Don has come home to be roast. The Don, the man who was killed, now Don, may his soul rest in peace. The Don was killed.
Wow.
When you think about Don, or they call Don for you, what you remember? People who live in the hood, gangsters, clique.
The big Don.
You understand? Criminal. Now they get a name, then they Don 1, Don 2, but this was called Don Paul. The Paul has been shot down by the bullets, Prince Adin. So you see where the things similar between them? And these are one of the people and we been come out. Go outside people in the cell where they don't keep their markets one Sunday for go thief people. These are one of the looting squad man.
All right. So that Jue attack where they go attack them Makituma then overnight.
I am coming. I go just one for tell you no more, but this rebel them.
Wow.
They not all people them way like we go begin the sum up somewhat. These guys call them by their names. They are rebel.
Wow.
The municipality Freetown of Sierra Leone is full of juntas, camajos, and rebel. For instance, Prince Adin they measure because I'm not looking at the subject here. Say they try for play the victim. I go be injustice to myself and viewers them out there, and I go be stupid for say Prince Adin they play victim. He's not playing the victim. He's playing stupidity. And you measure say the man that was killed by you bullets, even gets a bench warrant. Do you know what is bench warrant? Do you know what is bench warrant? Now, magistrate or court now in the issue a bench warrant, and when they don't issue bench warrant, we get what they call local policing. Even me was they issue bench warrant for anybody. I have the authority or that audacity for arrest that person and hand over them to the immediate police. You self get that power for do that one day. He say Don Paul been get waiting a bench warrant from Miata Samba. Now magistrate or waiting. Not also he say from the video. Then this man get bench warrants. That don't tell we say the man get criminal alleged matter the way they deny aid, and he was kept or keep in the SLPP party secretariat when I did the last kill him. Somebody when they don't give bench warrant for, they want to go put an Isa on a party. That tells you that these parties people, they are criminal, they are rebel, they are juntas, very unserious people.
Very good point. Very good point.
They are not followers of the law. Then they are above the law. You understand me? How they don't give bench warrant to somebody who not keep them?
Sit bonita they follow.
You understand me? Then at the end of the day, you say you're unconscious, you're not unconscious. Who's kind of stupid talk that one day? Unconscious, not to enforce. I don't hear this thing. When you are unconscious, you are unconscious. That's why they tell you, say, you are within the state of normality or abnormality. It's simple. Unconscious, half unconscious, and half conscious no dey. Now pass you don't craze. You understand? Where sometimes you go feel say me, something are not craze, something are craze, something are not craze. You they go on and off. You understand? How can you be half unconscious, you not conscious, then you know say this person they not kill him. And now let we look at it now. Yeah. They say waiting, Prince Adin, then go put on a CID. Who told you that? Who told you that Prince Adin slept in CID? Did you have proof?
No.
You must sleep a romance with him with Nanette. Now money tell them bring a cancer pool they can put on the back. Don't you know? Don't you know? You see where Prince Adin, you see an CID? You see an CID?
Not at all.
I'm asking you. We see an CID. It was a video that came out precisely in the talk, say he was disgraced, he was molested. But you never tell we say, I was detained here, I was locked up here for how many days or this. Even if they tell we say self, then go lock him. About Prince Adin, he and Sufula out and they are all just caucus. They are running what we call the negative syndicate in that country. Then they run now life. They don't go sleep now and bring a can of money. They can't put on the. If you say, no, no, them cases, then we know them. What in SLPP capable of doing.
Wow.
You understand me? Then lastly, yeah, the man they tell we say now, okay, me, they molest me, then this me, then that's me. By who? You measure Samura Kamara in name. Samura Kamara will never be arrested because why? Simple, he's a respecter of the law. He never challenged the law. He never kill anybody. They don't put kill case 98. He don't get anything. Just comrades, sympathizers, well-wishers, then come out say, power with they can show you solidarity. They were not protesters. This Prince Adin for land. But when you get somebody where the rate of criminality, the rate of corruption, thievery, hooliganism, barbarism, all these devious acts, then don't full up 98, you don't get brain tumor, it can talk anything where you want for talk. Say Samura Kamara, then for that, why must you arrest Samura Kamara? Because people come out for show solidarity with you, where that is not the first instance. As a chairman and leader, I don't then at that party office, you don't see a video when one part in Bobo the way they under where they call Ratty. Now inside the SLPP party office, then go on madman, sorry for say black hat. Then Peter mercilessly. We see the video, we see Ratty then all.
Yes.
Did Prince Adin as chairman and leader no say that one and then his supporters them. Now in people that way in a party office condemn that one day.
No.
They don't go thief people them back. Now, because they under by ECOWAS streets, they say a job them in a job. Did Prince Adin condemn that one day? He put up on the APC. And this is not new thing where they do. Me, sometimes then, I'm not in one for the elaborate or take me time on that one. These are continuous things like how you say. The SLPP always, they pull the goalpost, they shift and cow the APC. So when they don't do their nasty deeds, sorry to say this, then one can relate the APC to that one day. But the people are no longer stupid again like them. The people are no longer like bushmen and bushwomen. I just want to take me time and talk to my dear brother and comrade, ABS, as he said. Yes, indeed. We have to take the bull by the horn. But again, what we are looking at here, when they deal with SLPP, when they take one, my dear brother, take you time for think. I've been get one picture where, sorry for say, I don't mean for make mockery or caricature out of people or any other thing, where you go see one lion lay down, so the monkey take stick. The time where people and me they suffer from that Ebola, not knowing say the monkey don't get this Ebola. And they go knock the lion. The lion say, well, I need the fella, you don't already get this sick. You all can't plot, you know, model will mix and the same thing. This is what the SLPP are doing. How? I understand the frustration of my brother. Time for election, or they fight again. No?
Exactly.
Next one, we go to 2022 councillors, chairpersons, mayor, and others elections. 2023, we are going to the presidential and parliamentary elections. Now, you find out, say, the state of chaos of which SLPP don't they try for create and don't stimulate them. Just forget the APC involved into it for now. We are a party that is focused. We are a party that thinks love. We are a party that thinks development. We are a party that thinks peace. We are a party that thinks unity. We are a party that thinks democracy. We are a party that thinks country. We are a party that thinks everything well-being for the Sierra Leonean. So we will not let the SLPP will already go to drainage the gutter. We will not mess up with them because they're an org. You know where org? What's in an org pen? The org. If you don't go play with org, you wear whites. The org, they enjoy the dirty pass you. So we will not tolerate them on this. Then they look for a way now for say, let there be a national chaos. These are just recipe to involve the APC into national chaos. At the end of the day, what will you thinking? That will be the time when the military will come say, oh, according to section 171 or 100 and section this, it is our sole responsibility to mandate the affairs of the state, to guide the sovereignty of this nation, people this, people that, at that time then take over. Then tell we say, well, 3, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, now go make election. The other they left by manjo. Then don't know say they don't toilet bad one. Sorry to say, oh, they don't misbehave. Then they go. Then they left one up on the problem. For let the military be back, it go be problem. So what thing we they do? We they maintain, we they restrain all these things. We they continue for plenty with people, Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad. As soon as they view this program, who they beg una. Let we restrain everything. Let we continue to patient. You know, when the chairman and leader gonna put local, he said they'll go clean.
They'll go clean.
We be made here for a night, but joy comes in the morning. No matter how we be, the age of SLPP in power will never be the age of Methuselah. It's not possible. They will not take 100 years or century in power. It's not possible.
Wow.
Then they come out. So let with patience. You know, when we they write these things them to the international community, I want to commend the party secretariat, especially the Secretary General. When this EU report come out, it involved the secretariat. The secretariat don't they play a great role. How? By they put them things here so into reference. By they send to them, because when the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, they don't do all them findings. Then we put them in the end. When they reference all this, we they reference unto them. Say good democracy no day. Gross human rights violation. Now that's make them self don't come, they don't do them findings, they don't see. I'm telling you, my dear comrade, these people also responsible for the election as Sierra Leone, and they are not ready to pour money for any conflict nation in Africa, because anything we smell right now as Sierra Leone explode. Liberia they facing them, Guinea they facing them, and other sub-region in the facing them. So the SLPP they already see them now. They are going. Don't allow them say when they go let them kill mama or papa them. Now people they need to hesitate for Kotam. They need to hesitate for Bola, they need to Bolate, they need to hesitate for kill person as then chairman don't put her into practice. And then they leave by waiting with the call precedent. Then chairman a killer. So when you see them things here they happen, wait till they tell you say the one the way they be them, they can do anything without fear. So let we patience. The SLPP they go. You know so then they go by God in power. So people them love patience, yeah. My dear brother, let we restrain all them things they are. One day we shall celebrate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Emmanuel, the rising sun. The time now, 10 minutes past 9 o'clock, the UK time. We don't chop 10 minutes into the time we then give the of course the technical team then at the background, they give lifetime reports that waiting they happen. Of course, we get the Reading meeting to go on for welcome we on the 20th. Now Reading and Oxford region about waiting they happen at the APC big general meeting. We'll go stream live na social media. The platform, I know say na good message with two companies and don't give so ABS and Emmanuel. I will give them two minutes for them able for like wrap up quickly. But Street Monitor, while you come in quickly and you know give you waiting they happen at the platform. Unmute yourself, Street Monitor.
Hello, yeah. One other thing that we have here on the platform, apparently we had Solomon that was agreeing to what ABS was saying regarding this issue of if it's a justice for all Sierra Leoneans, because again, as we've seen that Chris Haddon is literally part of this whole issue that is going on. And also here, for example, this is what he said. Let me just read from their messages. From here, Solomon says, it is not true that no one is above the law. The betrayals of serious crime overseas, that's like penetration when they were talking about it. It's every government that has its own flaws to deal with it, which we all know, but people are incarcerated for God knows how long. And then we have Auntie Zainab Sharif Bangura says, well, brilliant submission. That's from a very politician. That's for ABS and also Emmanuel. And then Solomon came again and agreed with the submission that they were making. And then here, this is Mukhtar Hassan says, Mr. ABS, may God bless you. And sir, if the APC do not stand up for Sierra Leoneans, then we will die. APC have to call for a big match. Police solidarities are all tired, and then this government, Prince Hadi, is killing, and then there is nothing that is happening when they are killing people. And also here we have Ahmed Usman says, when did it become like, when did that, he was referring to Prince Hadi, when did he become a good Samaritan? By giving 1 million to a Sierra Leonean and then the late Don Pope without anything in return. Such a statement is foolish, and it clearly shows that he's hiding something, because he was saying he was supporting the man. And then Ambassador Mike Joseph Kanu says this man is not in economical, and the truth is he knows what he has done and will definitely pay for his crime. And then Solomon came again and says, on this one, I agree with you, particularly, but I want the law to decide. That means based on what we are saying, if it's impartial justice. And then Ahmed came again, he says, Prince Hadi is hiding something. The allegations of murder case just shows us the level of sensitivities the justice system in Sierra Leone is now. Says, well, again, Mukhtar came, says, this guy and the SFP do not need any diplomacy. And also here, what Mukhtar said was, Pope was one of the people that I think there was a riot that they had to hit the mayor on her hand, and that person was literally the perpetrator of that particular incident to our mayor. So again, things that happen. Yep.
Same group.
Yep. And like somebody can literally identify him. And again, as when Emmanuel was saying, if these people has a benchmark, like they should have been arrested. Why was he keeping them if it's not something that they are working with? So it shows that they condone evil, and the people that are doing it, they are within them, they keep them. So it's just like a turnaround.
Get away with. That's really
exactly. And then here, Ahmed came again. It says the PAOPA hurricanes on the social media surrogate are all over the media propagating the gender balance. But what President Bio did to Auditor General, what's that going on? Because they are talking about gender balance. Then here again, Usman saying, I cannot agree with you more, sir. That is exactly what this irresponsible government intended to execute, but we should not fall for their strategic. So it's like literally everybody's saying that, yes, this is the plan work they have, distracting people so that they could, so that when anything happens, they'll be like, oh, something happened, so we have to postpone. So I'm sure this is why the oppositions are all working to say, well, we have to wait at the 11th hour. We can't fight, we can't do nothing. We need to listen to the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay, well, let me give them 2 minutes for making them just wrap up and talk to the general membership of the APC and the compatriot of Sierra Leone. We don't deal with 2 topics now, so we don't deal with Lara Telopias in suspension within Deputy Tamba Momo, and we don't know what thing for come out of that. And we also the retire for Eid, whichever they go for Eid, for letting doctor and for letting release, whatever they go for release. We don't also see Dr. Prince Adin get away with murder case Nayasu. And there is, stand evidence system. We nail them to this murder, but we don't know how this thing for happen. Sierra Leoneans, and they watch, then they see. When it comes to election tomorrow, you go see people and they grab back, they follow them people and they for go support them. We don't get no hope from where they come. Now just how you call them, promises after promises. But we get 2 minutes to you, Mr. ABK and Mr. Emmanuel. Who goes first?
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. And I think we don't discuss on a wide range of issues then. And I think me on closing remarks, I just want to reaffirm my position where I stand. I respect the party, I respect my comrades' position, and even in the APC UKNI executive, una know where I stand. I think the issue of saying let's wait the 11th hour. Now we they make this. Now we they say this, but we're not even noticing it happen at PAOPA HQ. Okay, this is the thing. We they say if we PAOPA will push them right now, then go let the military come in, and then we go back to what they call a snake and ladder issue. Another 2 years, 3 years. So what's more the 11th hour? When we the afraid for do this, a PAOPA we couch something we say the same thing they afraid so it can't happen 11th hour, which is stand for gain. Nothing. You have the time, your money is lying there for let go take them. You know go take her, you say you wait the 11th hour. By the time you go, you meet a don't take her and can't go. What is stand for do? And because there's a culture of inactiveness in us, and let me can't give instances them. Una we go back and see what happened at Kwenadugu elections. A solidarity among APCs. We say enough is enough. And even though we say enough is enough, the 049 turned to 109, 149. Are we listening?
Mm-hmm.
People always study international politics. Then they tell you, say, the international community, they say for them, any government is better than no government. Law get that first now we bring. It's very, very important.
The best military government is
no, say the worst military government is better than no government.
The worst democratic government is the
better than no government.
Military government, yeah.
You listen here. Sierra Leone is a post-conflict nation. The only reason which make Marabio come is threatening the international community with ethnic cleansing. We are all listening. This is how this guy come to power.
Absolutely, yes.
You know, they say what you call the building blocks of society are theories. If the building blocks of societies are theories, they say he who survived by the sword
dies by the sword.
He get for die by the sword. You know, go take the person who don't survive by the sword. You go say you go kick him, you go kill out a pancake. If you know it's on. So we are waiting for the 11th hour for letting say waiting for fail Sierra Leone people. I am very, very concerned because we are talking about something we will not get control over. When the 11th hour comes, then people then get a plan. In fact, then they get the police, then they get the military, then go stage confusion now we area and our strong ule. Then get the capability for do that. Then we go say with the defend will vote with the parakus cast day. Confusion come, then cancel the election. APC say not agree, the military come inside. What will be the wait for? Look what happened at Guinea. It's for me, that is a lesson for land. We don't see the West ECOWAS grab and make all kinds of threatening. What you come out there? Fuck all.
The actual candidate for win, wait for the as presidents of Guinea.
Exactly. Now, you know this so comrade. And again, there's a trend where it's an awakening what happened at West and African sub-region. Look at the certain countries that we say military don't begin come in. It's a new game. And let me tell you something, the West, no matter what they hate them people in there, look what happened in Afghanistan. Look what happened there. A military superpower like America, Britain, they all did it. The Taliban and country governments. Hello? Therefore, sit down and they make comparative analysis them. Who say they don't spend millions, lives they don't go. The people who wouldn't fed today now the governments. You get for learn from your neighbor. They say experience, you learn from other person. Trust me, if we wait for the 11th hour, I want this for this day in record. Then Gaia, before they hand over power to APC, the other one for let the military come in. That is their plan. So what do we stand for? How are we going for emancipate with them? What's more if that military, when they come for can't take power, now their own military man, they only don't wait and they can't do overthrow. Because our guys will not do that and go say we wait for APC. Culture of inertia in politics is dangerous.
Wow. Okay.
There you go. I stop.
Fantastic. That was ABS. This is the project coordinator for the APC UK and Ireland Executive Branch. ABS, thank you very much for sharing this platform with we. We really appreciate. We hope say very soon you will join me back with other topics then. Over to you, Mr. Emmanuel. ABS stick to imposition. Or say we not for allow them to also for let them get away with anything more than waiting or don't do so. And because the 11th hour will come, then go twist and turn again with another strategy. Because every day they come up with things them. And here again, the 11th hour will come, then go invoke the military for pretend like for say that is a coup we don't take place. And I understand say Lima be the talk before the 2018 election about the military have the right to come and protect our constitution, retete, ethnic cleansing. I was there when they be the talk on Lego mission in that time. I was in Freetown. Yes, over to you. Give us 2 minutes of your rounding up statement.
In South Africa, recently now the Global Food Look News, Frederick de Klerk, he just don't die. Now one of the apartheid institutional icon and the one in South Africa. He just don't die. You know, the apartheid until we say from 1948 to 1990 or 90 where it ends. But they suffer people You see, like my dear brother and comrade, the last with one side when are sensible, very, very sensible, you know. They say one go bone. You understand? That's what they can say sweet. Not to show all the sensitive parts.
Yes.
How you talk so. Say what if in case now they young people a very sensitive, very sensitive. What if now they young people come inside? When you say so, my dear brother, you touch the point so. Now the real point now you touch so. What if in case now they young people? This is the same thing the Republic of Guinea is crying right now. Overthrow, but people don't know that overthrow. They never know that overthrow. You understand me? So this is what we have to look at. In Sierra Leone again, now the same brother, I don't think so. I do believe, and I get faith and confidence in the people say, they're not going to allow themselves for commit suicide this time. The voting for SLPP again in governance is you committing suicide. If you vote for SLPP, this time you don't commit suicide. You understand me? Because by looking at the trend at which thing they go, you say they go vote for SLPP, you don't commit suicide.
You don't, like when cash box the doctor, you don't sign your death warrants.
Unless you don't kill yourself, so let people understand. You don't kill yourself. SLPP don't put the NEF now, say look the NEF, kill yourself. 2023. So what me want for do ya? I still get faith and confidence in people. Say 2023, they will make the right decision by not committing suicide. They're going to make the right decision. I get confidence, I get faith in them. As I say, we go continue for the patients. Salon people and winner people and when many bad things they don't come meet we. Of recently, na tank and I don't kill people and so. But with the beer, we believe say that one day they pass too. We don't be many things them after the war, but we get patience. He asked for that we react, but when we react, it's bad. Country them from how you call this country, Ivory Coast. They don't begin for kill people them. We don't see them Liberia. Now we say we they can initiate them for them. Now we begin please Bele now. We begin pull picking the show and say this now boy pick I tell you not to so.
Delegation this.
So let we continue for say with the patience. You know they last for long. You know they last so. The international community said don't see them. Say they not get money for pop and war. The SLPP they go. The SSF no say they go. Now they are showing us say SLPP they go. Then they go at all costs. SLPP they go. So let we know, you know, let we not well we win in one. Me and they beg to me fellow grassroots supporters them low patience. Let we keep on the patience. Prince Hardy them waiting and they do let them continue for do am. Thank God now the chicken and they go home back for let them roast am. Not to themselves. But there come seats where they go say they want bring on to the APC. We know they go nobody in well. We will continue for restraint. Those things, no will patient. Me now they say no more to all comrades, sympathizers, supporters, members, and well-wishers. Let everybody will play with internal politics peacefully to ourselves na APC. All waiting at the prayer God for. We waiting at this panel. The one them where they view. So the one themselves will go and vote that same day. Let God protect and guide them. All for see that day where they say they don't put ballot box.
I mean,
you know, some of we, the time them where we been a call say, make the military come inside, make the military come inside. That was the time when we feel so we get trusted people wait for save the country. But trust me, the police, you know, trust. The military, it mix up. Pa, should in case they say kitty kata, I say people in them back go take power to themselves. But 2023, pa, they don't put the ballot box, they don't put the net. Some people they not go and kill themselves. Me and you to almost for one bag rest, now 500,000. Oh no, pray God let go to 520 next week. Oh.
Can you imagine?
The people all don't see this. Then get living attestation of things the way they happen at the country. So what me they say, me family and two now all they see, much not there for say again. Oh. All the promises that if you not feel say mother bio, he don't do am well, I buy car. But if you not feel say he not do am, he left on a back. 2023. Let there be the actual change on the cry for. Now then they may just want to see and plenty thank you to UK and I for giving me this opportunity now the platform for come and give me own analytic point of things the way they happen back home. Yeah, I want to say this lastly in the struggles of APC, there is victory for us all. I tell you now plenty thank you for this opportunity. Let God bless we all. Let God bless Mama Salone. Long live the people of Salone. Long live the mighty All People's Congress.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the rising sun, Mr. Emmanuel. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing the platform with we really appreciate. And I believe say the team at the background we really appreciate and then we'll contact you again later on for say thank you. Sweet Bonita, just give you a wrap up of what's in the happen at the platform and then we will call it today. Thank you very much.
Well, again, I would like to say good evening because, as you always know, we have Solomon Gebuva-Jawa that is always here stressing us.
No, we friend.
Yes, but today I think he has become a Sierra Leonean, not a party child. He's
absolutely.
us.
Thank you.
So one of the things he said was, it says, we as the young generations, we have to set the decision to plan for change and democratic for our land, which I think that's something that we should also be grateful for. These people within are coming up. And it's like I said also, so as Australians, how can we cohesively change the narrative without violence? Wonderful. So that's something that I'm sure if such a person is giving us that, we know they will go home and says, well, but what we're doing is not fair. We should be on the right track. And also we have here from, this is from Madam Zainab Sharif Bangura. It says, indeed, ABS has a wealth of experience, knowledge for the thrown issues of how it's affecting the day-to-day happening in our motherland. A word of wise and quiet words is sufficient. So that's one thing again. Well, again, we have Zainab here. That's from Madam Zainab says, nice one, Emmanuel. So I'm sure our panelists have done a great justice to what we have talked about today. And also we have people from current administration that are agreeing to us. Yes, we want the judiciary to do a better job because at the end of the day, we all know that they are not based on what has happened in the country. And it looks like nothing else is happening. And oh, just a quick one before I round up. It says, oh, this is from Abdul Conte. It says, the problem is APC cannot protest and to protect the vote for the people. I'm sure that's something that we'll be working on, Mr. Abdul Conte, because definitely we have to protect that. As Emmanuel says, we don't want the people to commit suicide because by them voting this current administration back in 2023 is a suicide, is an accident waiting to happen, which nobody wants to see a person that you love or care about to do that to themselves. Because again, as we said, it was poverty that drives those people to be next to that tanker. If it wasn't poverty, they won't be there. I'm not going to see a tanker, then I'm rushing to see. I don't want to see. I will hear from later. I'm not going to be there. So that's just how people deal with things. But again, we just need to work in cohesiveness. Sierra Leone is very small. We are all interrelated. So please, 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 I'm grateful that we have people like Solomon here. We'll go back to SLPP or PAOPA and tell them what they are doing is wrong. And everybody in Sierra Leone knows that is wrong. So we just need to find a way how we can work together as one, because we've only got one Sierra Leone and it's very small. We don't need anything extra.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much, Sid Bonita. That's the co-host for the APC Diaspora Platform. We want to say thank you to all the guests them who joined me, including Mr. Musa Kamara, Umaru Kamara, Mr. Solomon Jawad, and
Kabakonte, Ahmed Usman,
Zainab, Sharif Bangura, Yamatalem, everybody.
Yeah.
You name them. You get the names them. And
we have Dowd Black.
Dowd Black is there.
We have Pablo Stevens.
Exactly.
Then we also have Delwyn Thomas. So definitely they are the back.
Anyways, we want to say thank you. We're sorry. We apologize for the late finish, but it was worth listening to these two gentlemen, and I think they don't do justice to the topic that we'll deal with. And we're looking forward to next week for Gona Reading, for go la-di-da with the APC and the general membership thing. While we are planning for that, we also have to remember the people that we lost. We Daddy, we in Adams Bangua in Daddy, with our late chief. May Allah sorry for the mistakes we don't do. And we want to say thank you to all the one who view and make the comments them. We want to make sure so share, continue for share, subscribe, we continue for do. We are here again next week Sunday, same time. So don't forget to tune in and listen and contribute to the program. Thank you very much once more again. It's me, Owen Kasu, alongside the sweet Bonita.
Just